morning, and welcome to Howcee Productions Gospel Blog Talk Radio. Good evening, and welcome to Howcee Productions Gospel. Good afternoon, good day, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Welcome to Howcee Productions Gospel. I'm your host, Freddie Howard, coming to you from 231 6th Avenue, down south in the big city of Beatrice, Alabama, playing good gospel music, all styles of gospel music, whatever type of music you want to hear here on Howcee Productions Gospel Blog Talk Radio. We focus on ministering to the entire man. Stay with us as we continue here on Howcee Productions Gospel Blog Talk Radio.
Now I'm on my way to heaven because he cared so much for me. And if you really want to get there, all you gotta do is believe and just make him your one.
All right, this help of man versus the help of God. The help of man versus the help of God. Help from man is temporary and unsustainable, but help from God is lasting and complete. That's a powerful word and an understanding. From Psalms 146, praise ye the Lord, O my soul. While I live, will I praise the Lord? I will sing praise unto the Lord while I have any beings. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the sons of men, in whom there is no help. His breath goes forth, he returneth to his earth, and that very day his thoughts are perished. Happy is he that has the God of Jacob for his help, whose help is in the Lord his God, which made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that's therein, which keepeth truth forever, which executed judgment for the oppressed, which giveth food for the hungry. The Lord looses the prisoner. The Lord opened the eyes of the blind. The Lord raises them that are bowed down. The Lord loveth the righteous. The Lord preserveth the stranger. He relieveth the fatherless and widow. But the way of the wicked he turneth upside down. The Lord shall reign forever, even thy God, O Zion, unto all generations. Praise ye the Lord.
You did it for me. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Every day, it gets a little sweeter. Thank you, Jesus.
www.notoriousdesigns.com for award-winning graphics and web designer. Check out www.notoriousdesigns.com.
Yeah, lost and found. That's a good subject for tonight. Saturday before Sunday school. Famine. What is famine? Scarcity of harvest. Famine, everybody looking for food. In Africa, famine has been enormously. I mean, they starve over there continuously, year-round, day in and day out. And the rest of the world, some of them care. Sometimes you don't even see the pictures, and they just kind of poof off the scene. African people, our ancestors, dying by the thousand for the lack of food, lack of harvest. I have a gentleman by the name of Tabuhu that I met some years ago through Hope Builders Ministries, and he's posting all the time about farming and gardening and getting food for kids and stuff like that. That's why on my one of my tags is his foundation. But anyway, how about a journey? Are we on a journey that someday will end for America? This journey begins over 400 years ago. It's been a long time ago. On this journey, all kind of people have died. Mexicans have died. Puerto Ricans have died. Germans have died. Jewish people have died. Italians have died. The Indians have died. The Scottish people have died. All of the mix and the melting bowl here in the United States have died. Some are still dying today, being shot, run over, killed, maimed, misused by the government, poisoned by water, food, all kinds of garbage stuff. We got all kinds of crooked folks in America doing all kind of garbage and stuff. You remember the people in Flint, Michigan, and all that water they've been drinking all these years? These pipes rusted and rot, and ain't two people who give a rip about that. Some have. Some have now. There's been some changes and some more things are changing. In America, what about your infrastructure? Your highways, your roads, your bridges, and all this stuff. Man, when you going to take care of your house? When you going to take care of your home? How about that? How about pigs? What is a pig? You know, the Bible tells about telling the Muslims said, don't eat that pig, don't eat that hog, don't eat the hoof, because of the hoofs of his feet. God said not to eat. But guess what? You remember when all of the different food came down and there was some people talking about what to eat and what God said? God said, pray over what you eat and go on about your business. That's what he said. Whatever you have to eat, pray over it, eat, and go on about your business. You just say eat poison now. Some companies put poison stuff in food now. Talking about preserving it, but it be killing you. And cancer. Cancer is rampant everywhere. Everybody's dying from cancer. And prostate cancer. Guess what? Your servant here got it. A lot of folks I know got it. I'm fighting for it. I'm in the stage of watching and praying for it. But there's nothing I can do but to keep on living. God is paying. You say if you go deal with thirst of the flesh and you live by the flesh and you love the flesh, God's going to punish you by the flesh. He's going to pay you by what you do. How about riotous living? How many of you live riotous? There's all kinds of ways. Do some of anything. I mean, I don't care what. You do anything. You do anything. And nothing don't make no sense. It don't matter to you. You do just whatever you want to. You do just what you want to. You do anything. You don't make no difference. Oh man. I've been down that road. I've been down that road. I've been down that road. Yeah, I've been down that road before. I've been down that road before. As I'm sitting there typing, I'm looking for a song. It's by Denise Sarah. It's called God Got My Back. God got your back. I don't care how big a devil you are, God got your back. And all you got to do is come to him and cry and repent and change. He'll take care of you. Riotous living lavishly beyond one's means, living in a wild manner. Wild living. How many of y'all did wild living? I did some wild living. Sin. Wandering from the law of God, violated God's law. All of us have sinned and come short of what God wants us to be like. And that's Christ-like. All of us. None of us is perfect. Reverend Oliver always says, talk about dirt. Dirt can't talk about dirt. I'm hoping Reverend Oliver is doing well. He's going through some things now. I hope him and the family is doing well. And Sister Oliver and all the church folk. We got Sunday school tomorrow. Lost and found. Come on out to Antioch, #1 Baptist Church in Tunnel Springs, Alabama. I know you hear that in other parts of the world, or when you're going to hear it, but go out to the church somewhere and praise God. Give him some praise. Give him the fruits of the lips. Squandered. How many of you have squandered stuff? I have squandered things. I have squandered many things. Squandered money, squandered so much, this, that, and other. But anyway, keep the faith. God's got you.
And I need a lawyer.
evening, good morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. God is right there with you. You're listening to Howcee Productions Gospel, Blog Talk Radio. You can find us all over the internet at www.blogtalkradio.com/Howcee-production-gospel. We are your internet radio station. Sit back and relax and enjoy more of Howcee Productions Gospel, Blog Talk Radio.